Yo, yo, yo. So I told you guys what was going to happen. I told you guys that at game 6 it was going to be over, and it was over. Now, there are Warrior fans that are going to say things like the Raptors only won because Clay got hurt. Let me remind you guys that Kyrie Irving, how you doing, man? Let me remind you, man, that Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love were both hurt. Both of these guys were hurt. Do you guys remember that? And the Warriors won the finals and nobody said anything. So I just want you guys to realize that I knew this was coming. You had people saying that Steph Curry was going to win finals MVP. I told you guys that wasn't going to happen. I came out of retirement to let you guys know that wasn't going to happen. What's up, everybody? What's up? And I'll be live tomorrow as well with my partner. But I told you guys that this was going to happen. This was going to be the result. Steph Curry had an opportunity to win the game. Steph Curry had an opportunity to win the game. And he didn't pull it out. The man did not pull it out. Y'all make sure to drop a like, man. The man did not pull it out. I told you guys, I told you guys, I told you guys, man. And Draymond Green, man. Draymond Green had the nerve to scream at Kawhi Leonard's ear. Now, let's get something straight. Marc Gasol has to retire. Marc Gasol looked terrible out there. Marc Gasol looked sorry. And let's be honest, Kawhi Leonard, I don't believe deserved final MVP. I assume they gave it to him because of what led up to this point. They wouldn't have gotten here if it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard. But as far as Kawhi Leonard, man, Kawhi Leonard did not play up to par. If it wasn't for Blaine Vliet and Kyle Lowry, I don't think the Raptors would have won. I don't think that the Raptors would have won. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, this team did pretty decent as far as defense, but this man Kawhi Leonard got bailed out, and that's a fact. Kawhi Leonard definitely got bailed out, and Marc Gasol did not play like a veteran. I mean, he had some kind of. No, Kawhi Leonard is Finals MVP, but this game he dropped the ball. Granted, people has been saying that he's been hurt. And as far as Marc Gasol needs to retire. Uh, and let me tell you guys something about Klay Thompson. Don't fall for the Klay Thompson hype. Klay Thompson got bailed out 3 times from the three-point arc. And when Van Vliet, Kawhi Leonard, and Kyle Lowry were shoot from the three-point line and they would get fouled, they would say that it wasn't in the act of shooting. The only person getting free throws from the act of shooting tonight was Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson hit a couple of shots here and there, but Klay Thompson went to the line for three-point attempts 3 times. Now, for this clown over here saying that they beat an injured Warriors team, the Warriors haven't won a championship beating a team fairly since I think their first championship. So don't hit me with that shenanigans when the Warriors beat the Cleveland Cavaliers when the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't have Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving and Matthew Dellavedova was the second All-Star or the second player. I don't want to hear it. At the end of the day, Stephen Curry was open for three and he didn't knock it down. He didn't knock it down. My friend will be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. He's gonna have to answer for all of his you know claims. So that's what I'm gonna say. The Raptors, man, they're gonna have to make some changes if they want to go. And I don't even think that Kawhi Leonard's gonna stay. I don't think Kawhi Leonard's gonna stay, and here's why. Kawhi Leonard got you guys a championship. He has no obligation to stay. And if Kawhi Leonard leaves, you guys still have to retire his jersey. And I don't know if he's gonna stay because the man doesn't want to go home. He doesn't live in Toronto, and he has no reason to stay. Is what I'm saying. So watch your mouth before you call me fool. Watch your mouth, because people called me fool when I said the Raptors were gonna win. So cut it out. I'm out here reasoning with you. So don't be calling me a fool, you clown. All right? Let's get this straight right now. Kawhi Leonard doesn't owe you anything. The man can leave right now and win Finals MVP and get his jersey retired. All right? The man can get his jersey retired tomorrow, and you can't say anything. The man wanted to go home, and the man might just go home. Somebody said, you think Kawhi wants to carry Lowry again? Actually, Kyle Lowry carried Kawhi Leonard in that last game. Leonard did not play good this last game. And he didn't play good the previous game. Yo, listen, Raptor fans, listen. All I'm saying, and you better chill out. All I'm saying, okay, now you're getting blocked, clown. Goodbye, clown. Goodbye. Goodbye, clown. Goodbye. Goodbye, Julian S. Clown. Goodbye, Julius S. Clown. Goodbye. All I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying, Raptor fans. If Kawhi Leonard leaves, you can't criticize him for leaving. That's what I'm saying. That's it. If Kawhi Leonard leaves, you can't criticize him for leaving. You have to retire his jersey and you have to give him his respect. That's what I'm saying. That's it. So Raptor fans, take it how it is. Van Vliet, Kyle Lowry, they held it down. Had it not been for these guys, you guys would not have won the championship today. It's as simple as that. Marc Gasol dropped the ball. Marc Gasol, I don't understand what was going on with Marc Gasol, but this man dropped the ball. Had Marc Gasol, let me put it to you this way. And Danny Green, did Danny Green score a single basket this game? Did Danny Green score a single basket? Can somebody fact check that for me? Can somebody fact check for me? Because I feel like Danny Green and Marc Gasol really dropped the ball. So I don't understand what Danny Green was thinking. A man with championship experience. Let me be honest with you guys. This was supposed to be a game 7. If Curry was really Finals MVP, let me tell you guys something. A true Finals MVP would have made that 3-point shot that Curry missed. That's what a true Finals MVP does. And the media was so hungry to give Stephen Curry Finals MVP. I mean, it's ridiculous. The media was so hungry to crown Stephen Curry as Finals MVP. Somebody said Clay would have made the shot. Most likely he would have. Now, the reason I don't want to criticize Klay Thompson too much, and there's 76 of y'all, I expect a like right now. All of y'all shoot me with a like. Now, the reason that I'm not going to criticize, Danny Green has 0 points. Wow. Now, the reason I'm not going to criticize Kawhi Leonard is because Kawhi Leonard was hurt. Kawhi Leonard was injured, and Kawhi Leonard was hobbling. Had Kawhi Leonard been healthy, this would have been a blowout, I believe. Now, Draymond Green is out of line. I really believe that if Draymond Green would have kept his mouth shut, the Warriors would have had a chance to win this game. Because when Draymond Green screamed in Kawhi Leonard's ear, when he screamed in Kawhi Leonard's ear when he hit a layup, immediately Kawhi Leonard got the N1 on the other side of the floor. This is why you can't trash talk certain guys. And that's what ended up happening. Jeremy Lin got his championship before Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo Anthony ran that man out of New York. God don't like ugly, son. He don't. Marc Gasol got a ring. Absolutely. Marc Gasol did get a ring. But unfortunately for Marc Gasol, I'm going to have to tell you, Marc Gasol should retire. Can we agree that Marc Gasol should retire on a high note? Y'all let me know in the chat. Should Marc Gasol retire? Marc Gasol should retire. Because Marc Gasol, man, that performance was disgusting. Marc Gasol came out with a disgusting performance tonight. I thought Marc Gasol would come out and kill it. And he actually froze. So as far as Marc Gasol is concerned, I think he should retire on a high note. Yeah, Jeremy Lin is a championship. Congrats, the first Asian champion. In as far as DeMarcus Cousins, DeMarcus Cousin is gonna have to opt in. DeMarcus Cousins is gonna have to opt in, or not opt in, but resign for like 2 years, and then try to get a max that way. Um, I will tell you this. I will tell you this. I definitely believe that the Warriors have one more run in them. One more. Because Kevin Durant is gonna most likely opt in to rehab his injury. He's gonna opt in to rehab his leg or whatever. That'll be 31 million. He'll rehab, he'll be back in time for the playoffs. And if Cousin is healthier by the time that they start next season, I think that how you doing, Mr. Good? I honestly believe that, and here's my thing. I honestly believe that, let's just say how it is. DeMarcus Cousins should come back for 1 year, and Durant will be back next year by the time playoffs start. And then you'll have a healthy DeMarcus Cousins, and then you'll have a healthy Kevin Durant, who has a 1 year player option to rehab. And I think that the Warriors will have one more year until somebody else offers Kevin Durant a max, assuming Kevin Durant is the same as he was when he left. So there goes that. There goes that. Somebody said Vince Carter should join the Raptors. I agree with that. Well, I don't think that the Raptors are going to repeat next year. The Raptors are going to have to make certain moves. First of all, you don't know if Leonard is coming back for sure. So you have to make sure you get Leonard back. You have to get yourself a reliable center because I don't know if Gasol's coming back. Um, Siakam is only going to get better. So you have that. We'll see what happens. I don't know if the Raptors repeat. Patrick, good night, Supreme. Now, Patrick McCall got himself. Here's a fun fact. People talking about three-peats. Patrick McCall three-peated. Patrick McCall got 3 rings. Back to back to back. 3 championship rings. Somebody said Klay Thompson and Davis to the Lakers. Anthony Davis is most likely. I don't know if the Warriors make the finals next year. It all depends on how. It depends if DeMarcus Cousins comes back healthy, and it depends if Kevin Durant comes back healthy. And we don't know what happened to we don't know what happened to Klay Thompson's knee. We don't know if it's a torn ACL. We don't know. We don't know what it is. So that's the whole thing with Klay Thompson. If LeBron gets Anthony Davis, and for whatever reason, if let me put it to you this way. If Kawhi Leonard goes to the Lakers and the Lakers end up with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard, the NBA is done because the Lakers will three-peat. Well, I don't think they'll three-peat, but they'll definitely win some championships. I don't know about three-peating because LeBron James is getting up in age, but we do know that Kawhi Leonard does. We do know that Kawhi Leonard wants to go home. Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to go home. We know that. So it's a matter of, will Toronto keep Kawhi Leonard? And my point is, I don't hate LeBron James. Guys, let me ask you guys a question. For these people saying that I hate LeBron James. Am I stating facts or am I stating opinions? Is LeBron James not getting up on age? Is LeBron James not getting up on age? Can somebody answer that question? Is that not a fact? LeBron James is getting a little older. So as far as three-peating, that might not be realistic. Assuming they get Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard. And assuming Kawhi Leonard doesn't want to stay in the Raptors. What I'm trying to tell Toronto Raptor fans is that Kawhi Leonard doesn't owe you anything. He doesn't owe you anything. Somebody said LeBron is the healthiest athlete ever, but he missed half the season with a groin injury. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up with what just happened. Somebody said I look like Van Vliet. Why? Because I'm light-skinned? Goodness gracious, man. Not all light-skinned people look the same, man. And I'm actually dark skinned. It's because the light is hitting my skin, and so I appear to be light skinned, but I'm actually dark skinned. So let's not even cut that narrative. LeBron is getting old, but he's a top three player in the NBA, even injured. I agree. I agree. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. It's gonna be harder for the Warriors. I don't see the Warriors being a top four seed. I think best case scenario, and we don't know what's wrong. If somebody can go on Google and find out what happened to Klay Thompson's knee, because I don't know if that's a torn ACL. I don't know. I don't know if that's a torn ACL. I don't know what's going on. But as far as I'm concerned, that knee, that who knows what that knee is? Who knows what the extent of that injury is? And we don't even know if Klay Thompson is going to come back to the Warriors. We don't even know that. So it could very much be Steph Curry and Draymond Green and possibly DeMarcus Cousins. That could be the situation with a Kevin Durant rehabbing. So that's the situation at hand. What if the Lakers get AD and Kyrie in free agency? Well, Kyrie Irving is already going to the Nets. Kyrie Irving's already almost going to the Nets. Everybody in here say hi to my boy Dore Love. He's actually from Toronto. Everybody in this chat show some love to Dore Love, and y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel right now. Y'all make sure to show him some love. That's my boy right there, Dore Love. Let me tell y'all something about Dore Love, son. I used to follow Dore Love on YouTube when this man used to get 50 views on his videos, man. I got his email. We linked up via email, and this man's actually has more subscribers than I do, son. This man's YouTube famous now. Funny story about Dore Love. I used to watch his video when he used to get 40 views, but that's just a story for another day. We got to work on a video together, Dore Love. We got to work on that. Danny Green played terrible. Danny Green played terrible. Let's not even talk about Danny Green. Danny Green single-handedly almost ruined everything for the Raptors. Single-handedly. I never saw anything like that in my life. I never saw anything like that in my life. I don't understand what's going on with Danny Green. I don't get it. How do you just give up the ball like that? When he threw the ball to Pascal Siakam. Danny Green has 0 points. Danny Green is a man that played in the NBA Finals. Did somebody just say Danny Green is old? Did somebody just say that a young man and Danny Green is old? How dare you say that? Danny Green is old? That young man? I don't understand. And even if Danny Green were considered to be old, so you're telling me that because Danny Green is 31, he has an excuse for making that terrible pass that he made? That's no justification for him almost ruining everything. Danny Green has to go, man. Listen, Marc Gasol, Danny Green, these brothers gotta go. These brothers gotta go. Jeremy Lin didn't even sniff the floor, but at least he got a championship. At least he got a championship. Danny Green has never been consistent. That's true. Danny Green has never been. Danny already got 3 rings, GP. No, Danny Green has 2 rings. Danny Green has a chip with the Spurs, and he has a chip with the Toronto Raptors. Somebody go fact check for me, but I'm pretty sure Danny Green has 2 rings, and that's from the top of the dome. And I'm not a Danny Green fan. I'm pretty sure he only has 2 rings. Somebody fact check me on that. Draymond Green, man. Draymond Green had 18 rebounds, bro. Draymond Green caught 18 rebounds. But then he had to pull the Chris Webber and call a timeout when they had no timeouts. I'm telling you now, guys, man. If Draymond Green wouldn't have screamed at Kawhi Leonard's ear, I think the Warriors would have won that game. Draymond Green just needs to learn how to be quiet sometimes, man. And yo, it's amazing how the refs don't. This man scored a basket when the ball was above the cylinder, and they gave it to Draymond Green. It's ridiculous. So for those of you guys that don't know the Chris Webber reference, because some of you guys are wet behind the ears, Chris Webber played for Detroit, for Michigan. He played for Michigan, and well, Dore Love, these guys don't know. These guys don't know about that, Dore Love. They're too young. So for those of you young bloods that don't know about Dore Love, Chris Webber called the timeout in college in the national game, and because of that, the Fab Five lost their championship. So there you go. This man, Draymond Green, pulled a Chris Webber in the NBA Finals. And what's crazy is that people talk about Draymond Green's basketball IQ, and there you go. He messed up. Interestingly enough, though, what you guys don't realize is this. Had Draymond Green not called timeout, there were like three other Warriors who were also calling timeout. So none of these guys realized that there were no timeouts. None of these guys realized. And isn't that ironic? Draymond Green played for the same college that Chris Webber played for. And it's funny how history repeats itself. Now, for all of you clowns, and you know, there's only a few of you guys. I don't want to call you all clowns. There's only like 10% of this chat. For 10% of this chat that is saying that the Raptors didn't deserve this championship, I want you guys to explain to me how the Warriors won their first championship. When Kevin Love wasn't playing, when Kyrie Irving wasn't playing, and LeBron James had Matthew Dellavedova. Where's Matthew Dellavedova playing now? Last I heard was the Bucks, and then he went back to the Cavs. Do you guys remember that? For all of you guys that are Warrior fans, do you guys remember that? Here's the sad thing. Here's the sad thing. Kevin Love, and here's the sad thing about, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant sacrificed himself in vain, son. In vain. This man sacrificed his prime for no reason. Let's see what people are saying. The Raptors did deserve this championship, the second championship, best teams in NBA, and they absolutely outplayed Golden State. Only thing I don't like is that they were wearing jerseys with a dinosaur on. The whole country deserves it. We don't win nothing. Well, listen, Canadians. I don't want to hear it, Canadians. Canadians, you guys are the best people in hockey. You guys always win everything in hockey, so let's not play like you never win anything. You guys win a lot. You guys are the king of hockey. So you guys are actually championship cities. You guys run hockey. You guys know that. So let's not play it off like you guys are Memphis. Memphis doesn't win anything. Or let's say what other state doesn't win any? New Jersey doesn't. Well, New Jersey has the Red Devils, so the Red Devils actually win. There are teams out there that don't win anything. Believe me, Canada is definitely not one of those things. Wait, you guys are telling me that you guys haven't even won in hockey in years? Really? That's ridiculous. Canadians don't even win in hockey anymore? Wow, that's a surprise to me. Florida has the Miami Heat and Florida won, so wow, even their hockey teams choke? Are you guys serious? Canada doesn't even win in hockey? Well, that's news to me. I got to spread that around New York. That's ridiculous. I thought you guys won at least in hockey. Now, let me very impressed with Toronto characters in and off the floor, first class. Listen, man, I gotta tell you guys, man, my YouTube channel has increased so much in subscribers from Canadians. Like I have so many Canadian subscribers now that I'm gonna cover the Toronto Raptors just for you guys, man. I will cover the Toronto Raptors from here on out because of how many subscribers I got from Canadians. Like I might just have to go to Canada, man. Do I get invited at the Canadian barbecue? Can I go to the Canadian barbecue and get an invite? Am I accepted by Canada? Do you guys take me in as one of your own? I look like Fred Van Somebody said that I look like Fred Van So I might just have to cover Canada. Let's see. Breaking news. Draymond Green rushed to the parking lot crying on the phone, calling Anthony Davis to the Warriors. Dang. Yo, y'all make sure to drop a like on this video, man. Somebody said I'm gonna sleep good tonight. JP, would you give KD a max? Like, bro, Draymond didn't go to Michigan. He went to Michigan State. Okay, well, thank you for fact checking that for me. Thank you for that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to head out. I may or may not make a video. I want all of you guys to know that I will be live. I will be live tomorrow. And Dore Love, I'm gonna bring him on just for you. Remember my partner, a Chamboro, Aaron, my partner, the guy that was big tall. He will be on live tomorrow, and he's gonna have to answer for everything he said. He's gonna have to answer for everything, and I want you guys to all be there. All right. So I will be going live tomorrow. Might be around 10 p.m. Eastern, and I will have you on live. So I will have him on live. So you guys are gonna be talking to him, and he's gonna have to answer for everything that he said. Listen, I was so confident that the Raptors would win that I said I would kiss the floor. And yo, Dore Love, I appreciate that, man. I might have to go to Canada one of these days, man. I might have to. But anyway, um, let me let you guys go, and you guys take care, man. You guys take care. Oh yeah, what? Well, listen. For those of you guys saying what happened to 60 by